G'day and welcome back to the Ranless Sea. We're heading back towards London after a successful trip to Port Carnelian where we started the Zubmarine quest. We've already got 85% or 85 points of the 100 we need for phase 1. Basically we need to just return with another 75 or so, and we'll do that. We're just going to take a slightly circuitous route because I want to get more of this map explored, and ideally I then want to actually make my way through... Where are we? Hey bats. Nope. Oh yes, that is a bat swarm. Cool. Let's just do this. Really fantastic. We'll kill the bats and then we will eat them. Yes, gather up the corpses. They are succulent with stolen blood. Into the pot. Gain 1 supplies, gain 1 terror. Well, whatever. The supplies are useful. The aim of the game here is to basically head up to, like, clear out this bit and maybe clear out that part of the map. So we've just got more of the map discovered because I don't really want to run... Well, I don't like there being black spots, actually, is what it comes down to. So this way we can hopefully find some more useful bits. I would edit more of this out, but I'm kind of preparing for a trip at the moment, which means that I'm much more keen on getting more raw footage into the videos. I apologize, but that is a practical consideration. Okay, come on Z-Bat. Where are we going? No islands within range. Okay, fair enough. Admittedly, we're currently sailing, so that reduces the range. The longest range that a Z-Bat will have in terms of finding things occurs when you are not sailing as fast as you possibly can. So, do we want to deal with this clipper? Oh, Demo Island. Yeah, we'll go there. One last spot. Actually, I'm trying to minimize fuel consumption here because I'm definitely running low. I'm probably going to be burning supplies by the time I hit London, which is not optimal, but I think it is worth it. So, Iron and Misery Company Funging Station. The I&M has a funga operation here, felling giant Beleaguer shrooms for building materials, harvesting curuli for its medicinal properties, and it's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable Factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. Otherwise we'd go quite mad out here. Ah ha ha ha. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? So, what we are going to do is we are going to compile a port report. Of course, I&M's activities here don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, you record what you can. And we'll have tea with the Factor. Yeah, we haven't done that before, apparently, so yep. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the Factor's house, looking over the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores, the scones are stale, and even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the Factor is good company. He shares the odd stories about ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the sea lilies, and a little restaurant in Venderbite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Venderbite, I know! I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? He also has a load of Beleaguers from carted aboard your ship. I've eaten so much of the stuff, I fear I might be transforming entirely into fungus. It happens, you know. But one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. So that lost us some terror, gave us some supplies, and also told us about a restaurant in Venderbite, which allows us to get another crew member if we so desire. And that is all useful, all for the good. Now we will head this way, turning off our lights again. It looks like the little ship is gone. Pity, I did want to shoot them. But, oh well. Oh wait, no, you're there. Sweet. Steam Pinnacle. More like dead, Pinnacle. Oh, that was bad. There we go. Guess what, guys? You don't know where I am, and I'm just gonna shoot you again! Ha 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 ha! Loot and scuttler. She's a vile old vessel, and these seas ain't safe. Take what you can and move on! A cache of curiosities. So this is basically the random junk that you get. So we got cargo, which is fuel. Okay. That's not bad, I guess. I mean, I need more fuel. It's not great, mind you. I'm definitely not actually super pleased by that. But I'll take what I can. And if it's fuel, it's fuel. Okay. Do we go... We could go back via Venderbite if we did things sensibly. So we'll just pop through this territory. The crawling stars. Lookout shouts. Far above, the false stars in the cavern roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? Eyes on deck. You can forbid them to look at it, or at least discourage discussion, or take our chances. Let's take our chances. If the new shape seems well omened, your crew might be cheered. Who knows? Nope. Pigs. Why is it always pigs? What's wrong with pigs? The bosun shakes a solemn head. Never ask about pigs at sea, he insists. Okay. Well, we rolled the dice, and we were unlucky. Come on, just pop the map section. Thank you. So that's kind of how the map works in Sunless Sea. If you get sufficiently into that section of map, then it will pop you. Whoops. Bah. I probably should be thinking about this a bit more. We're gonna dissect this thing again. Yeah, because we just ate. So that, as I recall, those things don't give you supplies. They just kind of remove a little by way of a little of your costs. So that's why I just immediately dissected that one then. Okay, so hello. I mean, I probably could fight that, but I'm not going to. Oh, there's bats. Yeah, we can deal with bats. So there's something that... No, okay. Stupid bats fighting me. So there's something that I generally will just take the supplies, especially since we're not doing terribly for Terra, and in fact we're going to head back to London, which is going to significantly drop our Terra. The only downside of what I've been doing, which is basically stuffing around, is we now are definitely going to be burning supplies to get back to London. But hey, we get to Venderbite, and we get to go to a nice little store in Venderbite, so that'll be good, right? Oop. Alright, on the tomb colony of Venderbite, on deck you can hear the sounds that the 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can do with the expansion that I can't do now because I don't have my Zub yet, but we will. Trust me, we will. So let's get our port report before we do anything else. We could start another long-ish quest, which is to do the last operator, but I'm not really that keen to do that. I mean, firstly, it'll consume all our supplies, so we'll get lost at sea. Secondly, it takes a long time, and the rewards aren't really worth it, in my opinion. So, you know, that's why I'm not really keen to do it. Let's go talk to a certain little restaurant. Fine cuisine in Venderbite? Now that would be something. At the twisty tip of an odd little side street, Welcoming yellow light glows from the gilt letters windows of a restaurant. A sign reads, "Vengeance of Jonah." A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A grey moustache pokes impertinently out from under his bandages. "Come in, come in." A bandaged poissonnier at Vanderbite seeks passage with the sea captain, sympathetic to intrepid cuisine. We've found the Vengeance of Jonah, and we lost that. Okay. So, we cannot hire him as a cook because it costs a lot. It's crabbed a little, but much better lit than most of the places in the tomb colonies. The scent of dishes are multitudinous and extraordinary. Are they good? They might be. They might be good. It's difficult to tell. Interesting. So we can't actually afford the meal to sample it. We can give him a strange catch, which gives us some money and some of the supplies. Nah. So that was kind of a waste because we don't have the money to do anything, but whatever. We'll also explore Vanderbite. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, till they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. A little chapel stands alone. You poke your head through the door. The walls are a deep red, just this side of scarlet. A ruby-tinted window at the back glows with a steady light. An electric lamp behind the glass? Rare and expensive, but this is no gaslight. No one is here, yet you have the sensation that only moments ago someone must have been here. Ooh, that's right, this is cannibalism. Because that's what unaccountably peckish means. I prefer to fall into cannibalism in other ways. So let's just search the place. What can you find? An hungered. There is an altar, a block of basalt, there are pews, a pulpit, no Bibles, no hymn books. The stained glass window is the red of cochineal. An inscription on the lintel of the door reads, "For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat." That is all. Your crew are eager to leave. Okay, so we got fragments, we got some terror, and we left. Sounds good. We could buy things here if we had the money, which we don't. We can sell a few bits, like we can sell our stories, basically, which I don't want to do. Monstrous Almanac. Interesting. That's pretty neat, but I'm not doing it. And we go to tomb colonists. Nope, we're done. We're just going to head south. Back to London. And we aren't going to stop to fight. We're basically just going to cut straight down. It won't take too long. But we probably will get asked to burn supplies by the point. Yep, our fuel reserves are empty. I don't know if you are more efficient moving at half speed or not. I don't think it's a great plan, regardless. And so here we're going to cut mostly straight down, but not actually straight down because wandering straight into its searchlight beams is not helpful. And you'll note that I turned off my lights because I don't want to see them, but also because lights cost fuel. I am going to stop at the sisters because it's worth the supplies to me to do that. At Hunter's Keep. Okay, so Hunter's Keep, a hump of dark rock swathed in mists like 100 other Untersee locations. So not receiving visitors? Reconnoiter the island again. Not receiving visitors. The pile is empty. Where are the sisters? The maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcome growls that Phoebe, Lucy, and Cynthia are all 3 indisposed. No lunch today, apparently. That's a pity. Otherwise, you could use recent news to basically lure them out. Hey, lights off. Lights off. I do want to go to Loeb. That's been in the game since the start, and it's just like, why can't I visit there? Desperate measures. We will search our supplies for something useful. Otherwise, there's a bunch of other things you can do, but I don't actually want to do that because all of them are kind of silly. So we'll just do this. Boom. 1 fuel. That is more than enough to get us in. I was right. Admittedly, I was right only because I spent a lot of time not doing things. Recurring nightmare. The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are watching on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You're as transparent as glass. Turn the helm and flee across the milk-bright sea. Straightforward challenge, so that's in fact super easy for us. An escape? The sea churns in your wake. You pull away from the eye into shallower waters, waking, but a terror clings. And yeah, so we lost one of our menaces, and we lost a peaceful night. That's all fine. Have we? No, we haven't. Alright. One of the things that's actually really tempting to do is to head down here so you can actually look at the bazaar. But we're not doing that just yet because we got no fuel, and I don't really want to spend more supplies with really little purpose. Boom! Back in London. So, we've got a whole lot of things that are happening here. One of the things we're going to do, there are people that want to talk to us, and that will basically offer us stories and things to do. But what we're first going to do is talk to the Dark Speckled Admiral. He's going to purchase intelligence off of us, which is port reports. So this is why we wanted to basically use port reports. So if we go here, what it's like day to day on Farther Shores. London likes to keep an eye on the rest of the sea. So you can basically go and pass all of this stuff. So we will start with Quaker's Haven. Oh, we'll go from the top actually. So we start with Hunter's Keep, our most recent one. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They're citizens of her enduring majesty notionally. Boom! We get 5 echo and 1 fuel for that. Our favor remains unchanged. In fact, one of the things that I would do then is, rather than sell things right now, is I should go to the docks, which is in London, right? Put your ship in dry dock, continue, and what we do is we exchange. Oh no, it still costs money to do that. Never mind. Perhaps not. We'll go back and we will continue to sell things. We can't do anything with those, so yeah, selling our reports. Oh, we should also ask what he desires. So, Venderbite, what have the nearly dead been up to then? We got 10 echoes and a fuel. Fantastic. Now we have a high veils, so we can totally risk lying here. It's only got a 1 in 5 chance of backfiring on us. Excellent. Good heavens, here's your payment. This is quite extraordinary. I must rush upstairs immediately. One moment. And so that means that rather than the Shepherd Isles port report being basically useless, we got 50 echoes. Not bad. And we actually still managed to get 1 favor, which is normally not something you can do with Shepherd Isles. Also, since it's the first time we've done it, we've got a new accomplishment, which is visible in our journal. So these accomplishments are all things your captain has done. So a previous captain in your lineage has both found and rescued their father. We've got Scion. We've got a few other bits and pieces that I think the lineage is actually the most important one. But yeah, all right. So anyway, back to what we were doing before. Interesting that it popped out of that. Submit port reports, continuing. Abbey Rock. We categorize it as a military installation, you know, although that has occasioned some quite vigorous debate. Yep, great. Command Canal. Well, if you've been there, I suppose we may as well hear about it. The fee is nominal, though, so this gets you no fuel, but it's 5 echoes. No, nothing to sneeze at. Artist Room, you've spent time in Myceligea. Dear me, I am most terribly sorry. 50 echoes, though. I think some of this is because it's the first time. Iron Republic. Excuse me, I need to unlock this. And this. Oops, and this. Can you place your report inside? Yes, I imagine someone will read it eventually. There's always someone. Wait, this is blank. Yes, both sides. No, I assure you. I know these things happen in the Republic. Consider this an ex gratia payment to cover your costs. So, we only got 10 echoes. But hey, still got it. I don't think it counts as having surveyed it properly, though. I think there's something more special you have to do there. Port Carnelian, you know, sometimes I wonder whether that place was a good idea. I didn't say that. Yep, sweet. Grand Geode. The Grand... Yes, of course. We're generally quite well informed on that topic, but since you're here, you might as well let us know what your own impressions were. The Admiralty takes notes scrupulously, but with an expression of mild terror, like a novice vivisector wincing with a scalpel. The rest of the office studiously busies themselves with other tasks. Hey, even more favors. Excellent. Quaker's Haven. Been trying the original rubbery lumps, have we? Yep. Fantastic. And Demo's Island? You've been to Demo's Gate? Yep. Fake. Great. I mean, we've been there before and given them that port report before. But you can see that the money is actually kind of... we're basically back at where we were before we initiated this trip. Okay. Do you have an appointment? No, but I'll let you speak to him anyway. What we wanted to do is basically say, so, what do you want? Information. Visit a port, we'll be interested in the port report. Visit places of particular interest and we'll be interested in the strategic information you gain thereby. We will pay you well, don't worry. We understand that you can't be expected to act entirely for the love of empire. What's left of it? Okay, so he actually doesn't want us to do a specific thing. Okay, fair enough. We don't want to do... I mean, we can burn favor. We got plenty of favor, but we're not going to do that just yet. Okay, so other things we want to do. Ah, interesting. We have avoided the gift for now, which is fine. I actually kind of want that. I don't want to bother paying for more crew. I can carouse in the docks. Yes, it'll reduce my terror, which is not really a big concern right now, because our terror is only in the 30s. But also it can get us in a little bit of romance. That's nice. There we go. We lost a free evening, but there's no danger here. Try to enjoy yourself. And we got a recent news. Groovy. Lodgings. Is there anything we can do here? No, I'm not going to sell off the mansion or retire. If we go to the study, is there anything cool to do with our stuff in the study? Captivating treasures we do not have. Converting things into heirlooms we don't really want to do. What can we do? Is there anything we can do with strange catches? We could create a shrine to stone. Jeez, Andrew, can you just say things with your words? Apparently not. Anatomical cabinet. Don't have enough lamentable relics. Or secrets. Monstrous almanac. We don't have enough. 7 strange catches is what we need to get this one. Okay, that's worth saving up for. Alright, now, what else do we want? This we don't want to bother with. Your lodgings. Already went there. Tutorial, nope. London, nope. Venturous desires, we don't have either of the things he wants, which is parabola, linen, or those, yep. Alarming scholar, we can sell things to the alarming scholar. They're a decent source to sell things, but honestly, not fussed. We can talk to Claremont and basically drop our terror. It's not the worst idea. And get things to increase our points. I would probably get this, which means I need to move in the Great Game though. So we're not doing it. What else can we do? We want to buy things. So what I want to do is I want to get at least 10 more of this. And a couple more of these. And look, we don't have enough money to go back unless I sell some solace fruit. Which, you know what? I am going to sell the solace fruit. Okay, there we go. So we're out of space in our ship because we've got a shipment of devil bone dice. Really? Oh, Serene Aquarium is not actually deployed. That's taking up cargo space that it otherwise wouldn't have. That's things we can sell. We can sell the coffee and the devil bone. Yeah, shops. Assuming we can find someone. Yep, there we go. Devil bone coffee. Yeah, 44 echoes. Not bad. Shops, and we'll buy more supplies and one more fuel. Groovy. Okay, so we will head out, and the plan is to head back to Port Carnelian to get that Zub. Finally get that, well, get the first phase done of the Zub. So we'll do that. I will see you next time. Bye.